Sub 40 today. Sub 40 will be tough, but I mean, it's technically not impossible. Self-help stream. Yeah, this is definitely where you want to get self-help advice for sure. The best place. For legal reasons, I am not a licensed professional. Not a licensed professional therapist. Just moved to Japan, love catching streams at 6:17 a.m. Nice. Hope it's nice being so early there. Yeah, I'm only a licensed professional speedrunner. Had to renew my speedrun license. Finally have it back. So many mosquito bites. Oh man. Yeah, Japanese summer, I hear, is not the best. Reporting me for speedrun malpractice. I am a good speedrunner. I don't commit speedrun malpractice. Do I know any illegal or unlicensed speedrunners? I don't know. I don't personally check people's speedrun licenses. I ain't no snitch. Is a trick saving you? Nope. In fact, we are saving even fewer Gorons than before. In fact, no one is getting saved. This actually saves no Gorons. You used to need to save at least 4. For Goron. I for Goron the Gorons. I saw a thing for tags. So here's the most common tags my streams associated with. Speedrun, randomizer, English. Okay, those make sense. Milkshake, and world record attempts. Okay, I don't know who's finding my stream from searching milkshake. That's interesting. Apparently some people find my stream from msn.com. Okay. I don't suck that much, I'm not that washed. So many new people, hello. I have noticed more first-time viewers since going back to speedrunning. They hate rando. Or it's children on summer vacation, I don't know. Some of them do seem like it's children on summer break. Can't tell. Not all, but some. True, summer break did start a while ago, but I think there was definitely some during the rando streams. Rando doesn't have a really compelling meta-narrative. That is true. Like, that is actually... Because there's a lot of things... I've talked about this before, and there's a lot of things that I like about rando and like about speedrunning, and that's why I want to do both. But that is true. One of the things that isn't as great for me about rando is I feel like I'm not really working towards anything a lot. Like, I'm kind of... I want to improve at rando for myself, and I want to get better at rando just because I think it's interesting to be good at the variety of tricks that rando offers, but there's not really something to get better towards, unless I'm like doing it for an event sometimes. Like the GDQ grind was good, but yeah, I am a little bit, that's actually something I also liked about the 5-hit, no-hit stuff, is that it was kind of a goal to work towards. Like something that I couldn't just finish, it's not just one run and done, it's something that like I have to practice for and get better at. But yeah, that is something I missed about speedruns compared to rando. I mean, there is like the rando tournaments, but they're all glitchless, and I don't really want to do that. There's not enough, there is like some activity on no logic races. Really, dude, I actually got the Fast West, but I dropped it. There is some activity with like no logic races, but not as much as I'd wish. Start my own tournament. I mean, that might help gain traction. Because what I really wish, so one thing that I wish was more common was more speedrunners doing no logic rando, because I'm always kind of surprised at the lack of how many speedrunners, like high-level speedrunners, are into no logic randos. Because a lot of the good speedrunners don't really care about rando too much, and if they do, even then it's like the glitchless stuff for tournaments. But I do think it'd be really cool to see more speedrunners, like high-level speedrunners, get into no logic more, and we can have good speedrunners doing more no logic races and stuff. Yeah, there is a high barrier of entry to no logic rando, which I'm sure is a big reason why it's not as popular, but yeah, it's a lot to learn for sure. Got an appreciation for you've got an appreciation for, logic randomizers, because no logic are essentially no select. Yeah, I definitely see that. That is actually one thing that I do wish was somewhat, could be like kind of implemented in no logic, is like, I do miss, like the one thing I do like about logic is way of the hero hints and like some sort of guiding towards where you need to go. Because I do wish, if you could still have, I mean, I guess the true solution is glitched logic that takes literally everything into account. But yeah, I do wish no logic could have a bit more guidance and like way the hero hints. There's a branch of shape that has nearly no logic. I would like to check that out because I know that other times I've seen nearly no logic stuff, there is actually still a lot that doesn't take into account. Like, because I'm thinking it needs to take into account, truly everything, you need to dig into the depths of obscure tricks with 13 views from 10 years ago, which is like very hard to, like there's way too much to just take into account everything. Like there's literally things that I've had to make up a trick mid-run, which that would be something that's very hard to take into account, obviously. And so that's one thing I like about no logic that would be hard to replicate in nearly no logic. I do wish there could be some more balance like that. Fast 52. I was supposed to go to Fast 50 in person and I couldn't last time. So I would like to go there. Why did this not happen in practice? Dude? What is going on? But yeah, I want to go to Fast 50 because I haven't been there before. Dude. Actually, technically I have, because Fast 50, I think it's in the same venue as GSA Legends, which was an event I went to several years ago. Okay, why was that happening? I mean, the falling out of bounds, that was definitely me just pressing it late. I don't know why the turning was so messed up there. You have a spare Mad Cats if I need it. Oh man, that'll help me. Actually, I was going through old stuff recently and I found some old Mad Cats controllers. I have some old Mad Cats controllers lying around. I don't really want to try them out. You have the controller from the submarine. Oh, that's probably a really good controller, right? If that controller is used for such an advanced piece of tech like a submarine, must be a fantastic controller, right? Still have a GameStop branded GameCube controller from 2007. Nice. Set a record on them and sell on eBay for 5,000. I don't think it would go for that. I mean, I could sell... I mean, if I'm gonna sell like an old controller, I have my recently retired controller that was used for like five years-ish. An actual good controller. Well, good as in like it was good for a while. Although I don't know if you guys want that controller, it's kind of gross. It's definitely definitely shows use. The stick is not yellow, but it's supposed to be a JP white, and it's not very white. Stop trying to sell us something we want already. Would something like that actually sell? I feel like that's something you guys would meme about, and then not actually, no one actually care about. It's not brown, it's like mild yellow. Your favorite shade of gross. Nice. Yeah, like coffee stain yellow, exactly. Just dip my controller in coffee a bit. No, I don't drink coffee. I drink water. I'm a big water shill. No, not even Arizona iced tea. I'm a fake Arizonan? I forgot what I don't even know the term for my own state residency name. I think it's Arizona. No, it's definitely not Arizonite. Arizona sounds like Arizona. Californian confirmed. I'm originally Californian. I guess I don't lose that. Not Arizonian, I'm pretty sure. Google says Arizonan. See, I was right. I know what I'm talking about. Confirmed California girl. Oh yeah, I'm a real California girl, alright. And Zelda Fast Goer, thanks for gifting 10 subs. Why am I gifting myself subs? Not for money laundering, that's why. Are you a cop? Has some crazy nickname ever distracted me from speedrunning? No, when I'm reading out these funny names, okay, here, I'm gonna let you guys in on a secret about how I speedrun and how I read chat. I only read chat and respond to chat during downtime. And during important moments, I ignore you guys. Thanks for the sub, Cubano. See, right now there's a cutscene, so I can just look at chat, but now I have to go back to the game, and now I won't be looking at chat. Well, actually, I can look at chat for this very brief moment while I'm backwalking, but as soon as I get to right here, I'm gonna have to look away from chat and go back to the game. And fail this again. Why is this happening only in runs, dude? I'm just gonna have to ESS turn. I can't get a flick turn here. Eye tracker when, so you know when we're being ignored. Actually, I do have an eye tracker run on YouTube. It's from several years ago. But if you really want, look up my old eye tracker run. It's a hundo run. Am I gonna continue this? Just continue, whatever. I need to finish runs. This is so bad. I should be a minute ahead right now. There's Hello Kitty DLC coming next month I should play. Maybe that'll incentivize me to actually do it. Alright, can I get good luck? Thanks for resub, Maestro. Don't. Please. No fairy. No fairy again. Why did I not go for the heart piece in the windmill? I don't want any hearts in this run. I want to be a low health very often in this run. Hearts are bad. Oh my god. Oh, that reminds me. There was this really funny meme in the OOT Discord the other day. So you know how casuals only care about... Okay, cool. For casuals, bottles are like almost always just used for fairies and that's it. And then in speedruns, you know, bottles have a lot more uses. But then recently, bottles are kind of just used for fairies again in speedruns. So there's, you know, the bell curve meme about like far left of the bell curve, average person, left of the bell curve, dumb person, middle of the bell curve, average person, right of the bell curve, smart person. It's like dumb person says fairies are only good for bottles. Average person says no, they're good for OI and RBA. Smart person says bottles are only good for fairies again. That's probably way less funny when I'm explaining it like that. No, it's not an old people meme. It's a very niche meme that, if you understand the subject matter, is very funny. Here, I'll show it on stream when the run ends. Which honestly should be soon, because this is trash. I just unequipped bugs. Okay, run's actually over. Okay, let me show you the meme. Okay, it's this. Oops. What did you do? Okay. This is the current state of OOT speedrunning. Lowest brow of meme. If you are an OOT speedrunner, this is extremely funny. You forgot that I did speedrunning. I forgot I did speedrunning too. Typo in chat. Minor spelling mistake. Get him. Yeah, I swear the West is the hardest trick in the run. Just finish a run. I'm trying, but stupid stuff is happening. Stupid stuff as in me failing thing. Is this the last day of runs? Hopefully. If I can just get a half decent run today, it'll probably be the last day. Because I do want to move on to all dungeons. No, there will still be speedruns. It'll just be a different category. I mean, it's the last day for this category. No, I never beat 5-hit. 5-hit, I guess, is on hiatus for now. Although, the official version for all the version with all the settings we use for 5-hit is becoming official-ish, which is cool. So hopefully all the little things will be worked out. Like, I do still want to do it. I do still want to go back to 5-hit, but yeah, hiatus, I guess. Alright, I'm just gonna ESS turn there for a bit. You asked ChatGPT who the best OOT hundo runner is. Those are some interesting names. Yeah, surprise, ChatGPT is not the most knowledgeable on speedruns. It pretends to be. Randy Rando is a name. That is a fantastic name. That's why I saved there. Hate the side flips here. Yeah, I hate the side flips, but not simple flips, of course. Shout out to simple flips. If only side flips were simple flips. How are the runs? Any good one? This was the best run so far today, which was looking pretty decent until just a second ago. CFG's tombstone dying is faster. That'd be a good thing to have on my tombstone. Tombstone should just say A. That would also be good. Man, I lost 45 seconds on that. Probably more. Man. And I didn't get the bomb OI. Alright, fire time. Surely this will go very well and be easy. Got it. I didn't get ISG, did I? That's really bad. I lost some bugs. Time to learn a new trick mid-run. Can I look up a bomb OI? I need a bomb OI setup for this right now. I only see one for child. Anyone have a video for a bomb OI setup here? Okay, I found one. I can't do a bomb OI. I don't have any cutscene item. It's actually over. Okay, but the setup was... Let me see. No, I didn't walk far enough. Actually, that might have worked if I had the right thing. Okay, well, rip. It's because I failed ISG that first time. No, it wasn't too little HP. I was trying to get ISG and then catch the bugs and then kill Volvagia, but I accidentally killed Volvagia before catching bugs back. You never know how much you miss ZFG Chickens content until it hits you. I sure don't miss ZFG Chickens content. Oh, come on. Dude. Do you miss that? Last time I ran Hundo, Corpse Push didn't exist yet. Yep, it's been a while. I keep deleting the file when I don't need to. I mean, Hundo doesn't even do Corpse Push, right? Pretty sure the key is still faster. Because they have to get Sword, and the Sword version of Corpse Push sucks. Alright, hopefully Fairy Luck is decent. Nope. The double. There's a reason I don't read anonymous gift subs, you know. Coward. I think the person who gifted it anonymously is the coward, actually. I know you're here. You're definitely a regular, that you just don't want your name attached to that. Who are you? Thanks for gifting a sub, Simply Gooch. Caught in 4K. Nice. This is also why I typically don't read who the gift sub is going to. Oop. I was about to die. I was one frame from dying. But I was not going to let that happen. I know what would have happened if I died. I know what chat would have been like. I saw visions of chat's reaction to me dying to Morpha, and I would not let it happen. Did I find any Super Mario 64 DS glitches? I don't think I found any, but I do remember... Yeah, messing with Mario 64 DS glitches a lot as a kid, but I don't think I found any myself. Nope. This is bad. Insane, that worked. Well, I think. Not yet. Great save. That was extremely close. Dude. Why is this... Why do I keep failing this of all things? Okay, I just wanted to take fire damage there, and it's gonna be simpler. Dude. That's not good? Hold on. Wait, this is really bad now. Hold on. Okay, I messed this up really bad, hold on. I have to... Okay, I messed this up really bad. What do I do here? I need to take damage here. Okay. I know what to do, I know what to do. But that was a complete mess. What even happened there? Okay, wait, I think I'm dead, actually. You know what, I think I need to do this. That wasn't it. That wasn't... What do I even do? This isn't 1/16th, is it? This is definitely not 1/16th. I don't know what I do. Is this 116? Do I trust this? I think I gotta just go with it, I think. I've already messed up way too much. Yeah, I don't have much of a choice at this point. Alright, so there's a chance I die the moment I enter the lodger's room. If I don't, then I'm good. Although this run does suck. That would've been so funny if it hit me. Okay, am I gonna die right away? Yep. Rip. No, I was 90% sure as soon as I tried the 116th. I was too early, but I didn't really have any other choice but to go with it. Always run hard. Dude, it's not even that hard. That's the worst part. I'm just making dumb mistakes. It's interesting to see different people's appreciation or lack of for different versions, or like speedrun versus rando. Some people really hate rando. Some people, some of the rando watchers really hate speedruns. Like I know I've gotten comments on YouTube of rando people saying like they don't want me to go back to speedruns and that rando is so much more interesting than speedruns. Can you believe that different people like different things? I think it's crazy. Yeah, I think a mix of both is nice, but the problem with a mix of both is I think speedrunning in particular, at least for me, when I'm speedrunning, I want to go all in on it. And like I do want to try to balance speedrunning and rando and do both, but I also know that when I get into speedrun mode, I want to just dedicate everything to it. And I'll be like, oh no, if I do rando now, I could spend this time doing runs or doing practice or something, and so I'll see what I can do about that. I do want to try to balance it, because again, I like both. Because speedrunning, like, I think I can do rando once in a while, but I can't do speedruns once in a while. Speedrunning needs much more consistent practice, I think. Rando, I just need like refreshers on tricks. Not a rando fan, not a speedrun fan, ZFG fan. Wow, thank you paid chatters. You're so nice. Thank you bots. Turn my view bots on. First time chat, talk about politics. You're on the wrong side of Twitch, buddy. Is this the right channel to post glorp? It sure is. My least favorite glitch in OOT? Does VC Crash count? Probably VC Crash. Cocoa Pot Dive. I guess that's up there. There's few glitches that I actually dislike, but Cocoa Pot Dive, I'm glad for its existence, but oh my god, that trick is infuriating. Like, if I want to go back to low percent all dungeons, I really want that trick gone. I really need to try to see if other people can help look for an alternative. I feel like there's gotta be a better alternative. If people can look for it, I'm sure we'll find something. Fairy... Dude, this run... Losing the run to Fairy RNG sucks. Like, the Fairy RNG isn't that bad, but when it is bad, it's awful. Dude. MQ 100%. The only things that's different in 100% is the dungeons, so... DDM is basically 100% but only the dungeons, so you don't do the stuff that's the same as regular OOT. This is insane. What Yu-Gi-Oh deck would I run? I don't know Yu-Gi-Oh deck names. I played Yu-Gi-Oh when I was a kid. I was mega casual. I just watched the show. I don't know deck names. Yeah, fairies can spawn if you're at 1 heart or less. It's called a flex drop, where there's a 1... There we go. And now I get 2. Where there's a 1 in 16 chance of essentially whatever your lowest resource is to spawn, and if it's below 1 heart you can get a fairy spawn. I'm probably gonna reset though. But yeah, basically you can only get it if you're under 1 heart. Lost the run to fairy RNG. Plus a minute. I mean, I can technically come back from this. I mean, it's gonna be terrible though. I don't know. I'll go up to the end of water. We'll see how it goes. If I'm not ahead by the end of water, it reset. Alright, next two splits have a lot of time save, so hopefully... I mean, even with all the time saves, I'm not gonna be that far ahead. Social interaction or jump into lava. Choose lava. Yep, correct choice, honestly. It's always funny how all the Sheik cutscene skips are all die or void out to avoid talking to Sheik. Or I guess most cutscenes in general, not just Sheik. It's always death over... Oh my god. That's not gonna make it. Dude. Now I'm really far down. But yeah, it's always death over talking. Teaser for the avoid all woman speedrun. Yeah. For those who didn't see, there was a video a while ago. It was, you know, those YouTube videos where it's like, can you beat game without doing X or something? Someone made a video of can you beat Ocarina of Time without talking to a woman? And it was all dungeons. So the answer is no. But I think in all dungeons, there's only like 3 women you have to talk to. One of them is Saria, one of them is Twinrova. There was another one, I forgot which one. Like, you can't avoid Saria at the beginning, and then you need Twinrova. Yeah, you can't avoid women completely. No, I did not want the fairy. Whatever. Oh, it's okay. It's actually not that bad. I can do all the damaging down I need in the fight. That's fine. Is Volvagia a woman? I think in this context, woman refers to human or humanoid creature, not just female. So no, I don't think Volvagia counts. Also, I think we have to at least count. There has to be a text box, and there's no text box for Volvagia. You're not talking to Volvagia. That's why Twinrova counts, because there's text with Twinrova. Although technically, Twinrova's talking at you. There's no conversation. I mean, you could make that argument for all of them, I guess, where you're always being talked at and not having a conversation. So what's low woman percent 3? I think it's 3. I'm pretty sure it's Saria, Twinrova, and there's one other I can't remember. I remember I actually did look into... That video actually did give me ideas of trying to think of, can I actually skip Twinrova text? Because, okay, there's 2 parts of Twinrova text. There's when you enter the room for the first time and you talk to them before the Iron Knuckle fight, and that one is actually skippable with a Void Warp. But then there's text in the actual fight itself, and that one you can't skip. And I actually did try to look into if there's any way to skip that text, and I actually found, like, promising methods. I couldn't quite get it to work. I can get it to work with cheats. So there's a pseudo-almost way to skip Twinrova text for no women. Okay, will I be ahead? Okay, yeah, I'll be ahead. Run sucks, but at least I'm ahead, I guess. I should be like 2+ minutes ahead, though. I can't get the Bum OI there. It's hard. I was so good at it the first day. First day I got Bum OI there every single time. Alright, Fire Temple time. Surely this will be good. Nice close up. Okay, I think it's fine. I didn't hit the trigger. Barely missed it. I'm in the unloaded room now. Rip. Nothing here. Yeah, in the back rooms. Can just go to the boss, but can't do anything here. Okay, let me go practice that again before I do another run. Okay, let's do another run. This one will not suck as much, surely. I feel like there's a lot of people here with fake jobs like software developer or streamer. Yeah, who would call themselves, say their job is a streamer? It's such a fake job. Can't believe people would say that unironically. Couldn't be me. Influencer. Do not call me an influencer. Do not use that word. Nothing I hate more than being called an influencer. Oh my god. The hard R. Would I hate more being called an influencer or ZFG? Honestly, I'd prefer ZFG over influencer. It's that bad. That doesn't mean you get a pass to say it. They're both bad. How about inspirationer? I mean, that's fine, I guess. I find it hard to believe that you're gonna get inspiration from an Ocarina of Time speedrun stream, but you know what? If you get inspiration from me, that's cool. Have I not inspired other people to run OOT? I mean, I guess if you want to say that, inspiring people to run OOT, then sure. I inspired you to learn at least a couple of setups, cool. I inspired you to give up hope speedrunning OOT. I'm sorry. I inspire you to dump your OOT card just like I did. Oh yeah, you legally dumped your official Ocarina of Time cartridge. That's very cool. I love officially legally dumping my own cartridges. Alright, fairy RNG time. Surely this will be good. Round 2. Oh, come on. Round 3. Dude, that's the 3rd time in a row. It took me a while to get fairies, and then when I got a fairy, I got 2 in a row. What is this luck? Another one. Insane. Uh-oh. I was trying to do the faster lock on the door instead of the corner. Rip. I have no choose. Another run dead. I don't know if I should bother trying the faster strat on the door. I don't know, it's weird. Really giving us the Uno Moss today. I gotta get a PB. I just want like one more PB and then I'll move on to all dungeons, but I need to at least finish one more run. It is annoying that I haven't been able to finish another run, but it's weird. This category isn't that hard, but I just keep making dumb mistakes. Soon. Thought I was a rando streamer. I was. But I also was a speedrun streamer. I was both. You want Pot Sanity again? I will do Pot Sanity again at some point. It has been a while since I did my last, like, crazy settings rando. I could do another one again soon-ish. You started playing OT with your mom because you got the urge to play while watching her streams. An easy trick you could show to impress her. Honestly, I think a lot of the easy tricks, like Navi Dive Forest Escape and Navi Dive Bomb of the Well, those are probably easy and, at first glance, impressive tricks. Yeah, ISG to, like, beat a boss. Oh, you know what? Beating Goma quickly. ISG to one-cycle Goma. She'll be so impressed. Well, I do commentary of my commentary of JXQ's commentary. No, I'm not gonna do that. That commentary is a classic, though. Yeah, dude, the leaving mid-cutscenes to get snacks in the JXQ commentary. All-time highlight. Just being like, I'm gonna go make a sandwich and then start singing. Yeah, it was absolute cinema for sure. Yeah, it's the guy that burped directly into the mic. Exact same. Yeah, the guy who burped, I was watching him burp on the front page of Twitch. It was a front page stream, and the dude burped right into the mic. Yeah, there was probably someone watching that. That was their first exposure to OOT speedrunning. Was they opened up Twitch, they see me watching an OOT speedrun, and the dude just burps into the mic. And now that's going to be that person's view of OOT speedrunning forever. Your first experience of OOT speedruns was me saying no, dude. That's a decent start, I guess. Could be worse. Casually, that's decent. That's pretty decent. No. It's the worst. Getting a heart, too. Man. Don't. Okay, this run's over. Man. How many years has it been? How many years has it been since what? Since I last did speedruns, or since the incident in general? How many years has it been in general? Something around 13 billion. Since the tackling kids incident, it's been too long. Oh, I rated your new birthday glitch stream. Yeah, sorry, I don't remember. I'm a terrible person. But yeah, I guess it's been a while. The dementia. I have the speedrun for fastest to steal your heart. Wow. Smooth. When am I going back to rando? I'll do rando sometimes. I'm never doing rando again. It's over. When am I going back to Glover? Not sure. Hopefully never. No, I've never played Glover. I know that's a meme to hate on it though, so I must pretend I hate it. When are the OSRS streams? Never. I managed to dodge RuneScape, and I'm not gonna compromise that. I'm gonna stay RuneScape free, make sure I don't get infected. Status of 100% routing. There are ideas that are being worked on, but it's hard to fully come up with a new route that's definitely faster. Ideas are there though, but routing is complicated. Oh my god, Celestial, thanks for the $200 super chat on YouTube. I'm watching VODs after work to help you fall asleep. Thanks. Glad my VODs can help you fall asleep, but thank you very much. Yeah, huge. But I'm glad my streams can help. Yeah, that covered my new CPU. 200 misclicks. The sub misclick feels like ages ago. I don't think it was that... How long ago was it? It was probably like less than 2 years ago. That wasn't that long ago. I remember I was doing Rando during it. So it couldn't have been that long ago. I think, right? Okay, yeah, it was only a year ago then, yeah. That was a really funny moment. The fact that someone legitimately misclicked gifting 100 subs and then was actually like, dude, I'm sorry, that was legitimately a misclick, I can't afford this. I felt really bad. The guy did eventually, he did get his money back. He was able to reverse it through Twitch. But that was really funny. Yeah, hopefully this $200 donation wasn't a misclick for $2 or 20. I only got a $170 donation on YouTube. Oh yeah, true, because YouTube takes a cut. YouTube takes like a pretty significant cut of it. Any supported games at least, but the list of supported. Oh my god, dude, I got the super good RNG again. And I didn't catch the fairy this time on the first bottle. Alright, surely this is the run. Throwing it right away. Yeah, Pace Pal is just someone, the viewers who only tune in while it's a good run. The people who leave as soon as the splits go red. Or reset. You're with me through thick and thin. Thanks. I'm with you except the 3 years you stopped watching during Rando. Cool. Oh, I forgot to split. Really? That actually sucks. 'Cause the cycle gets all messed up if I don't get it first cycle, so it's easiest to just reload the room, and I lose ISG. Annoying. No, Pace Pals, don't leave. It was a fake split. I'm still ahead. Bomb hovers are truly an uplifting experience. Good one. There we go, got the bomb away. No, dude, really? I can probably do it with -1/4 without needing a heart. Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. That is bad, though. Okay. Got it. That was actually pretty close. I think I started holding the left really late there. I think I might have gotten like a last possible frame. Okay, health is definitely good now. It's definitely 1/16. I'm gonna lose like a minute though to messing it up once. Record is 40-39, I think. Only 15-second loss. It was 15-second loss to PB, but PB also was 20 seconds slower than my best, and even my best was not perfect, so it was really like 40 seconds total. Reason for this category in the first place, it was just an extensions category that people just did for just being interesting in that it's kind of like child dungeons but for adult, where it's like first 3 adult dungeons. It's just like a shorter category with dungeons that would normally otherwise only be in like all dungeons or MST, but not as long of a category. Yeah, there's no timer because I'm at 1/16 of a heart. The game normally sets the timer to be 2 seconds for every 1/8 of a heart, but if you have lower than 1/8 of a heart, 1/16 of a heart, because the game actually does keep track of it in 16ths, then no timer comes up. This is not warm-up for Hundo. This is, if anything, warm-up for all dungeons. Actually, I initially thought the new glitch wasn't going to save time in 100% exactly for that reason, because you need to get the skull toys, but I was doing some theory crafting earlier today, and it's almost definitely faster for Hundo. Because doing the dungeon in reverse skips a lot of keys, which probably saves a lot of time. Would a 50% run be interesting? I actually did think about the idea of a 50% run a long time ago, and I'm like, haha, this will be a funny meme category. And I started trying to route it, and it's actually really stupid. I forget why, because this was years and years ago. But I remember thinking like, wow, this is not only not fun, but is like actively a bad idea. Dude, why is this fight so bad? Please? Dude? Insane. I've never had that fight go so bad with ISG. He locked in. I think it's just, he's better at it at low health, and you rarely ever get him down to low health like that. Okay, good. Slow though. Oh, this is actually kind of bad. Dude. This is actually dead. Okay, this is gonna be annoying. No, come on. Don't. This. Okay, good. I messed up the way I want the bombs to be positioned normally because I got the slow walk in. I forgot that it actually messes it up. It's actually really annoying. That's the reason I got that slow walk was all the way back in Water Temple. I slow walked into Morpha's room. And the way that, how do I explain this easily? Your walking speed when going into a room carries over the next room, and the way that I enter all the rooms in this run, the walking speed from going to Morpha's room is preserved all the way until then, and it's really awkward. Are you serious? Such a bad run. Had to throw at the end. Gonna keep going because the run wasn't good enough. Dude, I don't want to do more runs of this, but this run also sucks. I think what I'm gonna do exactly one more run, regardless of where it ends. That'll be the last run. Exactly uno mas. Seeing I was here just for playing a song feels wrong. There we go. Okay, I will do exactly one more run. This run sucks, but I also don't really want to run this anymore. I just want to go to all dungeons. But I will try one last attempt. No matter where this run ends, this is the last run. Can't be that bad. Well, okay, you know what, fine, one more. I'll give one free pass to that. Dude. Should've just ended stream there. That would've been funny. Dude. Okay, one past escape. Automod held the message, is Dampé in route? Dampé is not in this route, but I am also curious why Automod is holding your message. Can't believe Dampé is NSFW now. Submit to facial scan in order to view Dampé. You got a license to view Dampé? When's next VTuber plans? I don't know. Whenever I feel like the time is right. Yeah, I mean probably for Halloween. But maybe for something before that. Oh yeah, the run I'm comparing against is the run that got the Rock Fairy. So good chance I lose a lot of time to that. Nice. Got a 46. Split. Whatever. It was gonna be basically even. Nice. No. I have to do a weird U-turn. Had to do an O-turn. Yeah, this run's actually been pretty decent. Alright, didn't get the slow walk. Good. Okay, good water. And I got the bomb OI, nice. Am I winning? Kinda. Really? Nice. Even got it with -4 seconds on the timer. Don't. Bad fairy. Don't get near me. Okay. Evil fairy. Yeah, the fairy spawning on Flare Dancer is so annoying. It's a 1 in 16 spawn too. So you gotta get lucky to get a fairy spawn early, and then unlucky to get a fairy spawn there. Yeah, 116 heart, 116 spawn. The bag if I get it, I don't know. Get 116th off the fire keys in the hammer room. I better be able to catch these bugs back before hitting Lavagia. Okay, good. I was worried for a second Ayashi was gonna kill Lavagia before I could catch the bugs. Yeah, the bugs can't catch me, or can't push me this time. I switched to doing catching the bugs before the end of the fight. This way they can't push me during the setup, but then I also run the risk of, if I kill Lavagia before I catch the bugs, then it's over. Nice. Didn't get the restun. Okay. Not as bad as PB at least. Yeah, better than PB. Record is 40-39. That looks wrong for some reason. That's potentially bad, but I can... That is wrong. Nope. Somehow, I think I... Was that a crit wiggle? I think that was a crit wiggle. I think I literally lost that to a crit wiggle on the last possible frame. Was that actually a crit wiggle? That's actually insane, if that was a crit wiggle. Okay, for those that don't know what a crit wiggle is, when you're at low health, every... Was it 256? Yeah, I think it's every 256 frames, you will get a random input between like up and up left or something. And I think it actually happened on the literal last possible frame of the cutscene skip there. That's actually insane. That's crazy. Dang, that was actually a good run, but dude, that's actually really annoying because I don't want to run this anymore, but it's also really annoying that I got a decent run and then just quit now. But I don't want to run it anymore. What do I do? No, I don't want to do anymore. I want to just move on. Yeah, I should just switch to AD. I don't want to come back to it later either, because it's not like this is a category I care much about. So like, once I'm done with this, I'm not going to come back to it. Yeah, that actually was surprisingly record pace at the end, I think. Yeah, I'll probably just go to AD. I don't want to run this category more. Retire from speedrunning and play rando. Good idea. But yeah, it sucks that an actual good run ended like that. That's so dumb. Okay, but yeah, I think I will just stop running this, even though I got a much better run, but I don't really want to run this anymore. I want to just go to AD. Yeah, AD is all dungeons. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I'm just gonna go Switch to AD. So AD, routing slash practice slash whatever needs to be done soon. Alright, anyway, thanks for watching guys. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.